What's happening everyone, my name is Alex and welcome back. In today's video we are checking out a new super exciting security camera from Reolink. What we have here today is called the Reolink Altas. So this security camera records in crisp 2K and it also does something that I haven't seen from any other security camera up until now. So this camera does an up to 10 seconds smart pre-recording before the PIR sensor triggers. That means that the camera will be recording even before something is close enough to trigger that PIR sensor. So with your typical security camera, well, that one doesn't start recording till something is actually close enough to the camera to trigger that sensor. Well, that is not the case anymore with this one, with the Reolink Altas. This one records everything even before that motion is actually detected. Alright, so the Reolink Altas here is a wireless security camera. That means that it doesn't need any cables to be used. So this is all you basically need. You make a couple of holes into a wall, into a tree, into a fence or anything like that, and you mount this and that's pretty much it. Inside this camera we also have a massive 20,000 milliamp hour battery, and that keeps the camera going for up to 540 days according to the manufacturer. Now if you'd like the camera to record 24/7, so non-stop recordings, this will last for about 14 days on one charge. But if you use this solar panel, this is a 6-watt solar panel with your security camera, you can basically have the camera going forever and you will never run out of power. So I highly recommend installing this solar panel here, because this way you'll never have to charge your security camera. Mounting the solar panel is also super easy. You basically make 3 holes somewhere and everything that you need comes in the box. So very easy to mount this. And just make sure that you adjust this wherever the sun is the strongest throughout the day. So where I live here, it's sunny pretty much every day, so it doesn't even matter where I have this positioned. The camera will get plenty of charge no matter what I do. But depending where you live, you may not get as much sun, so make sure that this is pointed towards the sun, of course. This camera also supports dual band Wi-Fi 6, and with this massive antenna that we have here, I was actually able to position the camera anywhere I wanted in the yard here, and it was able to be connected to my Wi-Fi network, so I haven't had any connectivity issues no matter where I actually had the camera positioned. So obviously it really depends on your setup at home, but at least here where I've been using the camera, I had no problems no matter where I actually positioned the camera, even though it was quite far away from the house. Moving on to one of the most important parts for any security camera, and of course that is the video quality. So as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, this security camera records in crisp 2K, and of course I'm going to show you some recordings that I've done during the day, and of course some recordings that I've done during the night. The camera also features Color X technology, and of course with that f1.0 large aperture, it will enhance visibility, turning night into day even in extremely low light. And yes, I have to say that I was quite surprised to see how well the camera does in low light. Now you may have noticed by now that on the front here we have 6 LEDs. Let me tell you, when those LEDs turn on at night, this is very bright. So if you're kind of walking by the camera and those LEDs turn on, you're definitely gonna notice them. So if you're someone, well, if someone that's walking in front of the camera that shouldn't be there, will definitely notice those LEDs. I'm not sure if my phone was able to capture how bright these lights are, but they're definitely very, very bright. So next, let me play a couple of recordings that I've done during the day and of course at night. And I believe I also have a couple of time lapses, or maybe one time lapse. I don't remember how many I've saved, because the camera can also do time lapses as well, and you can actually customize those time lapses too. So if you want like a 3-hour time lapse, you can definitely do that from the app, and we'll talk about the app in just a bit. So let me play those recordings that I have and I will be right back. So as you've seen for yourself, it doesn't matter if it's a super bright day out or if it's complete darkness, you will be able to see exactly what is happening in front of the camera at all times. So even if it's complete darkness, you can see everything nice and clear. So really good footage from the Reolink Altas. Now, because I touched on the app earlier, so basically from the application, you get notifications. So every time the camera senses motion or a person goes in front of the camera or anything like that, it will send you a notification. You can also customize those notifications, and you can basically customize pretty much anything about the camera. Just go through the menus from the app there. But basically, if you want to see a recording, you basically go through the timeline. You can download that recording to your phone, or you can even take the SD card out of the camera and plug it in to your computer, and you can just download all the recordings. So it really depends on your needs, but you can basically customize everything about this camera from the app. And very important, you don't need a subscription to use this camera. So at the bottom here, we have two rubber flaps. If you open them on the first one here, you're gonna find the slot for the SD card and the power button. And under the second flap, you're gonna find the hole for the USB-C charging cable. So the one that you would use from the solar panel. So you close this whenever you're done with them, and that's pretty much it. Of course, the camera is also waterproof, so it doesn't matter if it rains on it, if it snows on it, it will be fine if the sun beats on it all day. It is also very well built, so no issues with this security camera at all. So for me, the most important feature for this security camera is that smart pre-recording before something actually gets close to the camera. Because we've all seen it with other security cameras. For example, you get a package delivered, but you're not actually gonna get all that footage of what actually happened till that delivery guy came in front of the camera or close enough to the camera. You basically get that small part whenever he's leaving, he's going away. Well, that is not the case with this anymore, because this one does that pre-recording before the motion actually gets detected or something gets detected in front of the camera. So a very, very exciting feature. Plus, if you pair that with a solar panel, you basically have unlimited recordings forever. So a very important feature in my opinion. As always, there will be some links in the video's description so you can check this out. Thanks Reolink for sponsoring this video. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below and I'll try to answer whatever questions you may have. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.